Okay, so each session that I am showing you the concept, also I'll walk through the practical side too, starting with the classical cipher, and then I move on to a modern cipher like AES, RSA, Diffie-Hellman, and DSA, and also to post-quantum ciphers and some other important concepts in cryptography. Let's start with something very simple that is called the Caeser cipher. You might have heard about it, and Caesar cipher actually is somehow associated with Julius Caesar. So it's some roughly about 2,000 years ago, and it's been a very smart way of doing this. But of course, today is very simple, and we can easily break it, even with a pen and paper. So just to explain the concept here very quick. So what you do here, you create the alphabet on both sides. So I create the alphabet like this, and I'm doing a mapping, and then I shift the position of the letters in alphabet. So here, for example, I have A, B, C, D, and E and F. Let's see the same on the other side. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Now I do a map for 3 position, which means that A will be mapped to D, B will be mapped to E, C will be mapped to F, and you continue like that. So this is called again Caesar cipher, or shift by 3. So again, as you saw in this example here, ABC will be mapped to D, E, F. Now, another variant of this is called actually ROT13. I don't do the same here because that's going to be taking time, but just this time you have to shift the position of each letter 13 position, which means that ABC this time will be mapped to 13 position in the alphabet. So that becomes NOP. And of course, if you are decrypting, now you have to do the 13 position shift to the left this time. So this is for encryption. And this side, it will be for decryption. Now let me show you in practice in the website so you see better what's going on. So let's say I am sending a message that is called hello. Just make sure that if it's uppercase or lowercase, also here you choose the corresponding option. Like right now for me is lowercase, so here I have to choose lowercase. And now hello, you see is converted to, I'm gonna do the shift 3 position. So hello becomes KHOOR. Now if I wanted to do uppercase, of course the same, just become uppercase on that side. Now, let's say I have a ciphertext that I received and it's something gibberish like this. And this is shifting 3 position to the left again. Let's say if I receive the cipher that is ciphertext actually, that is DEF, you see it becomes ABC. Now I could also do the shift 13 position, and now DEF becomes QRS. Which makes sense, of course. We are doing, again, shift to the left. So let me get back to the main menu. There's another cipher that is called Atbash. It's very simple here. You're just reversing the order of the alphabet, which means that if I have the alphabet like this, so let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, and I continue. And at the end, let's say be X, Y, and Z. Now, A will be shifted to Z, B will be shifted to Y, and C will be shifted to X. So let's check. If I write here ABC, you see becomes ZYX. And that's pretty much everything for Atbash. Very simple. Now, if I go to next option, let me clear the screen here. It's called Rail Fence. Rail Fence is also very, very nice. You see, the interesting fact about it is that you have two rows here, or you have as much as row that you want. This is called depth. Let's say I have a message that I want to send to my friend, and that message is hello. And let's say I choose a depth of 2 here. I write here, hello with depth equals 2. Depth 2 means that you have 2 rows here. You see 2 rows. Now you write the letters. The first letter on the first row, the second letter on the second row. Then first row, second row, and first row. Now you have to read these letters from top row, left to right, and then go to the second row, left to right, which means that the encrypted message here is going to be H L O E L. Very nice. Now, if I change this depth, let's say I want to have a depth of 3. This time, this will change. This time I have depths of 3. So I create the depths of 3. And I write them down. So it becomes H, E, L. And now I go upward, right? L, O. Now, if I read this message, it would be H, O, E, L, L. Let's check it out. So make sure that we understand and we know that it's correct. Hello. You see, if I do a 3 position, becomes H-O-E-L-L, exactly as I wrote here. And if I do a 2 depth, becomes H-L-O-E-L, which is also very nice. And now we have another parameter that you could choose to. Let's me check it here. And that just shows how much offset you are adding. You can have an offset of 0, 1, or 2. So yeah, that's also pretty much everything for the rail fence, which is very nice classical cipher. Yeah, thank you very much for watching.